Okay, I think I'm back on audio. Sorry, I have to come back closer to the computer just to make sure that the audio is there. So, yeah, I think my computer is about to die anyway, so that might be why the audio wasn't working or coming through as frequently as it has been. But anyway, so I'm going to take about 5 minutes to wrap up this video and just kind of give you pointers from my life and how I'm going to use this message for the future. So, if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone where my notes are on, and I apologize in advance. And so, the vision of God is plain. It's plain and simple. It's not complicated. I know as humans we like to complicate things, but his vision is quite simple and it's quite plain. That being said, you know the thing that he placed you in this world for, and nobody can do it except for you. It's quite plain and it's quite simple. You just have to have the faith in order to do it. And that's where that verse, the last verse, verse 4, comes in, where it says, and I put it in the chat, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. So the just shall live by faith. If you have faith, you will walk out that vision that God has given you. And like I said, look, I think I left off at maybe we being a billboard for God, and he gives us the envelope with what where we need to go, the destination, but he doesn't give us maybe the route in which we should get there. But it's up to us to have faith to do it. And faith is not just, oh, I'm leaping, it's a leap of faith. No, faith is, I'm going to go out here and do it, and I don't know, I don't care who says what they did in the past. I'm not my past ancestors. I'm going to go forth without any fear. I'm going to go forth in courage. I'm going to go forth in boldness. It's something I talked about yesterday about how we need to pray for boldness. I pray for boldness, that we are strong in our convictions of what God placed on our heart. Sometimes we dim our light because we think that we need to dim our lights so others can shine, and we like to be backstage instead of front stage. No, this is the season where God is saying we need to come forth. We need to come forth into the front stage of things, and we need to allow what he placed inside of us to manifest. He's created us to be a billboard, so shall we be a billboard. We shall be a billboard that points people back to him, that points people back to heaven, that points people to understand his love, his grace, and his mercy. We are a billboard, and that we shall be. Whatever sector he puts us in, whether that's movies, whether that's, film, whether that's the medical field, whether that's the science field, teaching field, coaching field, whatever field of life you are in, you are a billboard in that place. It may not necessarily mean that you are a pastor, a prophet, or apostle, or an evangelist. You are where you are for a reason. In that place, you are supposed to be a billboard to bring people back into the fold. And that vision, you are the vision. Stop looking for a vision. Stop looking for words or the promise or the purpose. You are the purpose. You are the vision. You are the billboard. You are the walking vision. You are God's vision. Point blank, period. He is waiting for you to capture that vision and run with it. Run with it on to the ends of the earth. Just like on the Amazing Race. Run, run to each point. Run to each destination. And he wants you to meet him at the end. And he's going to say, hey, how well did you run? Did you run this race knowing that you were the billboard? Leaning on me, depending on me. That's what he's going to ask. And I haven't always captured this. This revelation just happened today in church. I've had a lot of time of hearing this scripture multiple times, but was the time that it settled into my mind, into my heart. And best believe these next 90 days, I'm going to be running full fledged. You're going to catch me exercising. You're going to be catching me training, running. You're going to catch me doing activities that I haven't done before, trying new things, a host of stuff in these 60 days. Why? Why not? There has to be action. There has to be action. A billboard prompts an individual to come into the fold. A billboard prompts a person to buy something, to buy into something. And if you're not advertising correctly, how would someone know that you belong to God? How would they know that God exists if you're not advertising correctly in the places that God is putting you in? Yes, in how you dress and how you talk and how you walk, but are you actively living out that vision that He placed inside of you? That matters more. You can't say, oh, I can't do it because you haven't tried. Try. I'm trying. Me showing up every day for these videos. I'm trying. And it doesn't matter if one person watches the video. It doesn't matter. I'm trying. Have you tried? Did you try? I'm trying. I can say, Lord, I tried. And I pray that I'm trying in the right place and not the wrong place. So again, I just want to iterate that we need faith in order to capture the vision that He has placed on you, because you are the walking billboard and you are the vision. It takes boldness to run with that vision. Don't overcomplicate it. It's plain and simple. Just run with it. That's literally just run with it. Just run with it. Just go with the flow. That's literally the definition of going with the flow. Run with it. Run with the vision of God. Go with His flow. If you go with Him, hand in hand with Him, if you're running alongside Him, you can't go wrong in this life. You can't. So it is my prayer that this week that we are running with the vision of God. I pray that you become more and more aware of what that vision God has casted upon you, that He created you for, only you can do. And I pray that you have boldness to walk that vision out, to run with that vision to the ends of the earth. And I pray the same prayer for me. I pray that we all have boldness. We have boldness to do this thing, to live this abundant life that God has strategically planned for us and purposed for us. It is our divine heritage, and we shall walk in it. We shall walk and not grow weary. We shall walk and not faint. We shall run and not grow weary. We shall run and not faint. We shall mount up as easy as an eagle mounts up to flight. He wants someone to run with Him. May we be equipped, and may we have the courage to run. Even when it gets hard, to run. Even when it looks bleak, to run. Even when the weather doesn't seem like the best running weather, we run. We keep going. We run full-fledged ahead. Nothing can stop us but ourselves and those around us. But all we need is Him. His grace and His mercy is sufficient. And it is here. Capture it and move forward in boldness. Run forward in the vision. May we accomplish what God has destined each of us to accomplish. All right. Let's make these 60 days count. There's so much to be done before the end of the year. May you have the grace to do it in a timely fashion, without stress, without burnout. And as long as you show up, you show up. Show for yourself first. Don't pour out too much into others that you can't have for yourself. We need to go into 2026 full, filled, but nonetheless, may we have the ability, the capacity to run at the speed that God has caused us to run. All right, bye. Have a good one. Have a great week. See you tomorrow. Bye.